Hi everybody. Lise got in touch with me via email earlier today and asked me to do a worked example of a problem that was similar to question 5. So here it is. In this example, my cost, I'll just get that up. My cost equals $400, and we want there to be a positive net present value, so we know that our net present value is going to be greater than or equal to 0. But what is net present value? Net present value simply is the present value minus the cost, right? So how do we figure this out? Well, we know that too. Our net present value is going to be equal to the future value over 1.03 to the power of 40. So the 0.3 comes from the discount rate of 3.0, which can also be expressed as 0.03. The future value is 1 plus I, that's the interest rate, to the power of 40. Now, it isn't just, and we've got also minus 400. Because if we do this as an equals 0, this is where net present value equals 0. So we're going to calculate the minimum future value that we need. All right, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to say the future value minus 400. I'm just going to rewrite this the other way around. 0.3 to the power of 40. I'm going to add 400 to this equation, and I'm going to add 400 to the other side. Okay, this is where we said net present value had to be greater than or equal to 0, so I'm going to add 0 to 400. Now this cancels out, and we're left with future value equals 1.03 over 40 equals 400. Well, I'm going to multiply both sides by 1.03 to the power of 40 and 1.03 to the power of 40 over here, because that's what it is. So I'm multiplying this whole side by this, and I'm going to get 400 over here times 1.03 to the power of 40. And this is going to cancel out and equal 1, and I'm going to be left with an equation future value equals, sorry about the slanted writing, I don't know why I'm slanting, but I am, 0.3 to the power of 40. And pulling out my handy calculator here, typing these numbers, 400 times, open bracket, 1.03, close bracket, y to the x, 40. Enter, and we get our future value. So future value equals 3.04, I think it's 0.8, is it 8.1? Yeah, 8.2. All right, now so at this point the future value has to equal 1.1304.82 in order for our cost to be 0. Now, how does this equate to profit? Well, we know that this is dollars, and we want to know the yield. Our profit on the yield is going to be $5 per meter cubed of wood. So if we want to get meters cubed of wood, we take $1 here, and we divide it by the dollars. $5 divided by meters cubed, and what we end up with is yield. Yield equals, using our handy dandy calculator here, divided by 5 equals, yield equals 2260 point, now that says we have to express it to one decimal place. Why? Because it says one decimal place in our assignment, and 96, that's going to be 2.6. We'll make that a 1, 2.61.0. Okay, so 261.0, And there's our yield. Okay, if you got any more questions, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm around all weekend and can do something like this if we need to. All right, take care. See you Wednesday.